line. Gentleman racer carving through the bends. Still and on and never breaking friends. If you got here, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. Feel the grip, tires burn. Patience wins at every turn. Fast but fair, that's my style. Catch me running victory mile. Those huge tires burn. Patience wins at every turn. Fast but fair, that's my style. Catch me running victory mile. It's not about brute force or pain. It's the art, the heart, the thrill of the game. Precision over reckless speed. True racers know what racing needs. Gentleman racer carving through the bends. Still and on and never breaking friends. If you got here, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. So fire it up, feel the drive. Widdowmaker, oh, let's hit the track. Gentleman racer carving through the bends. Still and on and never breaking friends. If you got it, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. So fire it up, feel the drive. Widdowmaker, oh, let's hit the track.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. We are just a little bit behind the game. We've started the machine up today, and again we have something not working, which is just a little frustration. But the keyboard's decided it's going to die today. I haven't found out where it plugs yet, so I'm just in the motions of just using the other PC to get things set up. But the server is up, and the reason I'm late is I was fixing some new cooling fans to my rig because it's hot again. However, lobby's up, and I'm just doing the chat lobby, and I need to take a quick gentleman break, and I will be back to get things underway. Dodo says I will be joining you but still have 15 minutes to house. You take your time, Dodo. Watch the traffic and make sure you are just safe to get here, my friend. Don't stress, don't rush. We will wait for you. Good evening, Wilkie, Tia. Good evening, Silver Surfer, Rising Death. You're welcome, Rising Death. You're in for a couple of days. Welcome to the channel. And I'm just going to put the chat up for people using the chat. The voice chat, that is. Please let me know if you can hear fans over my voice. Couldn't be able to. Good evening, Frosty. Good evening, Azza. Yeah, and to echo the sentiments there from Wilkie. It is with great sadness that we have to just honour the fact that Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. Just, 10 days after making the last concert. And good evening, Hayden. It just seems fitting that his last do was, 10 days ago? And a lot of people got to see him, and it was as though he knew what was coming. So, it'll be all day tomorrow, your favourite Ozzy Osbourne records on the radio, and without doubt, there's going to be some good ones. if you wouldn't mind tonight, just maybe shouting out your favourite Ozzy Osbourne tune, and I'll start Crazy Train. Absolutely, definitely. It's such a shame. I'll always remember the fact that I remember watching the Osbournes, and I probably watched the first 3 series and was wholly disappointed to find out the Osbournes was fictional. I didn't know it was scripted. Don't call me gullible. I'm not gullible. I just generally thought Ozzy was a shaky old mess after drugs and, you know, really doing it for what it was. Ricky Res Racer, many thanks for the membership. Thanks for supporting the channel. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you. Good evening, Damo. Good evening, Matthew. Good evening, Simon. I love that skin, Simon. It's awesome. And it doesn't matter that you borrowed it from somewhere. Oh, Italy up on England for the ladies' football. That's a shame. I do have a few issues today, folks. My kidneys have decided to kick off because I'm not drinking enough fluid. So make sure I'm drinking a bit today. But yeah, thank you, Ricky Racer. Thank you very much. Right, everything should be good, folks. You should be able to get in the chat. You should be able to get in the lobby. It's the Civics at Myabi today. This is round 2. Is it fair for me to just quickly attempt to find the league standings? Big Popper has joined the room. Welcome, Big Popper. Who else is in there? Ginger Gandhi. Mikey is in. Mikey's not in the chat yet. Everybody else I've said hello to. Keely, good evening, Keely. Welcome. Where was I going? I was going in here, wasn't I? I've actually got to make sure my wheel's set. Hey, JB! Good evening, JB. Alright, mate. We were just talking about... oh, same, I didn't improve. We were just talking about Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. There we go, my wheel's all configured now. Same as I was, mate. Didn't change. Nah, sorry. I did... Oh, no. I did make improvements, but I couldn't get it over the line. I couldn't get the lap together, which was frustrating. War Pigs is Hayden's favourite. Anybody else shout out a favourite? Well, there you go. That is the difference, isn't it? Right, Damo will have done the results. I just need to scroll through. E.T. did go home. Tuesday Night League, there we go. Now, I don't know 100% whether we finished with the official standings on Tuesday last week or whether they needed adjusting. They will be reviewed tonight, but this is the situation we were at. We had a new racer called Kenny last week. He joined us. He was supposed to join us Friday, but he wasn't feeling too well. We saw him in the lobby Saturday. I hope he's with us today. Vax. Good evening, Matthew. Mikey. Vax Mustappen is there on 23. Ginger Gandhi on 24. Az on 24. Mikey on 26. Dodo on 31. I'm on 36. Only 10 points from the front. JB's on 40. Damo's on 43. Frosty on 44. And Big Popper sitting at the top there on 46. Now, we talk about tracks that have unique differences and unique things going on. This one is one of those tracks that is a bit of a challenge. As we watch Damo go round, nice livery. But as we watch Damo go round, we'll see him complete the lap here, and it's only a short one. Kenneth Griffin, thank you very much for the next membership. Thank you very much, sir. JB, for this one, you missed the first round, my friend. You're not in the... Oh, no, 40 points. You're on 40. You're in 4th place in the league. Yeah. We could change that if you want. I could disqualify you from... No? Yeah, many thanks, Kenneth, for the support. Much appreciated. And that's 2 months. Well done. You are absolutely welcome, Kenneth. Join in. Get in, my friend. So, as I was saying about this circuit, it's 2 halves of a circuit. You've got an opening circuit, which we see, and Damo's just finishing the lap here. We'll just try and talk you around while Damo does it. Now, the technique to go fast here, it really is to reduce the scrub on the front tyres so you can go long. First corner we're coming to here, I call Dairy Milk Corner, because as you'll see on the grandstands, it looks like large bars of dairy milk around the top. That'll please the ladies, of course. We finish that corner, a long 180, and then we go straight through into a really long and relatively easy S-bend, but it's hard on the tyres. You've got to watch out for the penalty on the left-hand side, then get hard on the brakes, really get the car slowed down, and get it into this final chicane. And as we come through this final chicane, it's all about cutting the corners and getting close to the penalty line, because we will see penalties there today of people cutting that corner, and we come charging across the line, and as you see it there, Damo's completed the lap. We're going to probably do about 60 of them in 40 minutes. So it's hard and fast. Tyre wear is massively going to be hard, but there is a risk you can take here, and that's running in the red. So I'm going to go and do some practice. And we'll get some tyres worn in. But be aware that the fastest lap is very, very quick here. And we could see a few incidents. We could see lots of penalties. And overtaking is all going to be about the person taking the opportunity to pit when they pit or off the start line. So Big Popper's in the room. Welcome, Big Popper. He says, Mr. Crowley, anything from No Rest for the Wicked release, Zach's first album with Oz. Yeah, I'll go with that. Big Popper, War Pigs, of course. He's not the first to say that tonight. And welcome, Big Popper. Hope you're feeling more on it today. And we will get jumped in. Right, I'm going to do a couple of laps, then I'll take my bathroom break. And we'll go from there. Hopefully the sound's all right, folks. Hopefully the levels are good. We'll find out when we jump in the car. Let's do the assists, because they're all going to be off, aren't they? They are all going to be off from last night. I have 100% gotten in with the wrong car. This one. Yeah, if you take anybody out, Kenneth, just make sure it's JB, please. Not that I mean anything by that. It would just be pure luck, but if you could just make sure it happened, that'd be good. I know he's back for the new stuff, but it's, you know, he hasn't had a bit of a crash for a while. He's just getting into it, he says. Oh, that was me trying to avoid somebody. And they tinked my rectus. Oh, it was Mikey's fastest lap. Good stuff, Mikey. I'm on the hards to start with. The real interesting thing about this track is people like it, and I'm quite surprised that actually it's as liked as it is. It's a definitive oval with a couple of kinks, and I don't know what it is. It's got altitude, it's got variation in corner type. It's quite technical. Yeah, there's off-camber corners. Yeah. Yeah, the other's a lift, kind of, isn't it? It's... You don't really need to use... Oh, jeebus. That's a penalty. Yeah, there we go. Only half a secondo. Trying to keep the car in on these hards is a real trick. If anybody's going to get the 20 minutes done on hards, it's going to be interesting. We might see people attempt... Oh, Jesus. I think the penalty's going to go up there. I think if anybody attempts a no-stop when they need the tyres, it's going to be a real calculated risk. It's around about 12 seconds for a pit stop with no fuel. Last time we raced here, Gandhi was very fast. I bet he was. It'd be after the dairy milk, wouldn't he? That's what it was. Looks like the experience has paid off though, sir. Just a little lift got me back in. I'm only in 11th. Up to 9th, back to 10th. See if we can jump up a little bit further. Up into 2nd on hards. Happy days. That means everybody's running hards. Everybody seems to have adopted the same sort of warm-up strategy. Hards, medium, softs, 1/3 of a tank, 1/3 of a tank, 1/3 of a tank. Not Dorian says finish smoke and then jumping in. You do it. Gandhi says... Sorry, Tia says Gandhi's definitely got better and faster. What about driving cars though, Tia? You have to be careful around here. You have to be more specific. This is practice, Caden. Practice. We appreciate he is a man of the amour, but we're all about motor racing here today. Damo's coming out, folks. Enough bedroom tour, says Wilkie. She says she knows nothing about cars, does Tia? Well, there we go. I'm pretty sure this being one of those rhythm circuits, Wilkie, Gandhi's going to be 100% fine. Yeah, it's good to see you, Keely. I know you've been off a week. We marked you as absent a couple of days. Hazard, do you want to go past and try and set a lap or two, mate? Yeah, I think the interesting bit about the practice here is I'm noticing, catching up between the car in front, that genuinely there is washout as you get closer. The aero definitely changes, and It's all me. It is me. Yeah, we missed you a lot, Keely. We did. And that goes for everybody that takes a week off or goes on holiday. We do miss you. We do notice you're not here. Your input is always valuable. Even if it's just that 1-star or 3-star ticket where you say 5k. That input is very valuable. Right, it's time to go and get some new tyres, as we've been knocked down to 4th. Main character, says Keely. Well, I guess as a place we have characters in and a cast in the driver lineup, but we definitely have characters and definite leading ladies and leading men in the old chat room as well. We do have. There are peoples that do shine. They definitely do. Follow Fat Man in. We'll take the mediums. No fuel. I must drink. Uh-oh. The moderator has power. Oh. Oh, we've got grip now. This is good. This is good. Feeling the grip. There's not so much lube on these tyres. That's Damo behind us. The difficulty of following behind is finding that line as the car dives about and moves about all over the place. Batman is the thrust master, it says. We'll leave that up to Fat Man. There's filth everywhere. Can't help it. Sorry, folk. It's all in the hips, he says. I don't know whether it's third gear acceleration out of there or second. That was third gear, up to 4th before we exit the chicane. Oh, Ginger is just there. We've just scooted round him. Damo went one way, I went the other. I had to lose a lot of speed to go around in there. He's coming up the inside. He's not going to make the second one though, is he? Oh my lordy. It was an interesting show, eh? There's nothing ever really stops Damo's competitive edge. Nothing ever. Well, or when your wheel cuts out. Any expected delivery date on the new items? Oh, confirmed. Awesome. Well, I'm not in the world of video making tomorrow night. That's going to have to only be Thursday. I'm on a works function tomorrow night. One of our managing directors is retiring, so it's off to the golf club. And we all know what has to stay at the golf club happens at the golf club. So, say again. Not a chance. That will never happen. Person of my calibre will not be getting promoted to any sort of level. Far too opinionated. I had a little shout at GT Amiga today. Just so you know, folks, I am an affiliate with GT Amiga, or probably am not now after my little rant. GT Amiga down below here is a company that supports me, and I support them in such a way. I have a GT Amiga Prime rig and all associated. I've got virtually every add-on for it, and a couple of others, a couple of more. But if you want to nip onto www.gtamiga.com, you will find today they have started a partnership with Acertech, and they are now a supplier of Acertech rig wheels and accessories. Go on, Damo, inside, baby. That's the way. You slip in there. I'll have a follow of you for a while. So new on their website today, Acertech. They've got all their part. Oh, wow. They've got new bundles up on there. They've got all sorts of stuff. If you want to take a look, and don't forget, please use my my code to save yourself 5%. It'll give yourself 5% discount on anything you purchase, and you'll be supporting the channel, you'll be supporting me, and you'll be supporting GT Amiga. I know a fair few of you have already, but so thank you for that. A little word about Acertech. They are probably upper middle tier of sim racing kit, wheels, pedals. So if you're really looking for something hydraulic in the brake pedal line, that's where you need to go and have a look. That it really is good equipment. The base units that I've looked at, which have got all fancy names that I haven't learnt yet, but I should be, are pretty much like the Fanatec podiums in sort of looks. They're very sleek, very thin design, and very powerful wheels, very powerful base units, somewhere in akin to 24 newtons, which is the thing that caught my eye when I was looking at them. But as I say, a bit more accurate information is available on gtamiga.co.uk. If you put .com, it'll still take you there. But please check them out. And my rant for GT Amiga today was they only told us today, and I didn't get any promo gear or anything. So if I was lining up to do a launch on the day, which would have been really good, I couldn't do it. So I might try and put a little bit of a video together for Thursday, and you'll see that Friday. Or ooh, Mr. Verstappen is going slowly through there. Well negotiated, Big Papa. I can't go on the naughty step. I am the custodian of all things clean and sensible, no matter what I say. I don't think I've ever been censored by a moderator or by a bot in the channel. I'm 100% clean. JB has, definitely. Now, what I didn't know about Acertech is they're Danish, of all things. Along with bacon, they're pretty decent, I think. Acertech don't make bacon, the Danish make bacon. Don't refuel. You got flagged once for using... What were you using it for, Keely? Right, we dropped down to 8th on mediums there. Let's see what we can do on the soft stuff. That was one of our early laps as well. A 43.737 is our fastest. Not fattest. Oh, I think that might be a penalty, maybe. There it is. Ages ago, don't you remember? Keely, I can't remember yesterday what I had for breakfast this morning. I'm old, I'm grey, I have no brain power for memory. Only a matter of time though. Imagine Jim getting banned off his own channel. It wouldn't surprise me. Try it, Wilkie. Try it. I said I'm from near the Welsh borders. Oh yeah, we talked about Welshpool, didn't we? And various places. Yeah. Used to live down near there. Used to live, probably loose term. Used to go on holiday down there to a sheep farm in the summer. Across the valley from the Red Castle. I do remember. It takes a little bit. I had to jolt the memory brains. Put a 12-volt battery across it. It'll fire something up. Yeah, it needed a remember. It needed a prod in the right direction. Never been. Good evening, Mad Max. I've never been censored by a moderator, no. No, I'm not making anybody else a moderator just to try and find out. We have our moderators. Even though only officially one of them wields the whip. Ooh, shish kebab. We've overshot that bad boy. I'm in 10th. Another penalty coming up for the Widdowmaker. There it is. Means we're going to get another penalty around the corner. Let's put... What a load of fluffs. I'm not really constipating on what I'm doing here. I need to go into the pits, take a new set of tyres and give it a blast as we go out. Let me do that. I will suffer the 10 seconds in the pit stop. What hour is it? It's bang on the 9, so yeah. I've really got to get in the pits, change my tyres, get a few laps in, then do the driver announcements. We've got a programme to follow, haven't we? We need to do that. Yeah, my head's full of crap. That's why I can't remember it all, because all the shit's full up there, isn't it? It's full of poop up there. That's what it is. Right, let's put a dandy lap in. A colonoscopy would do, Jim. Probably would. My brain's just leapt somewhere else. Let's not go there. Dorian, I'm coming around here outside. Thank you, sir. Maybe a garden hose job, wouldn't it? Good job there's a hose pipe ban right now. Let's see if we can get above 10th. Up into 4th, quarter of a second down. We're not at the lowest point of fuel. Let's see if we can just get 1 or 2 in before the timer ticks off for me. It is the Civic from the Nerd TP, yes. Yes, it is. I've got 3 of them sat in my garage. It was viral. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. There's a couple of that kind of thing people do say is very good for you. Especially if you do things like caffeine flush and yogurt, smoothie, whatever it is that you could potentially flush yourself with. Supposedly it's a very quick way of getting things into the body because your bowel, your lower bowel, is a massive absorber of proteins and nutrients. So if you put the right things up you, then it get absorbed very quickly into the body. And it probably is a terrific way of giving yourself ready needed stuff. Like for example, if you're severely dehydrated, you can give yourself a really good way of getting salts and stuff back into your body. We got a little bit quicker, but there's nothing faster there. We're slow through the S-bend. Now, as far as I know, there's no need to... Well, it'll help things, won't it? But effectively, all the fluid that goes inside you cleans you out to start with. There are some really good ones. I know it's probably the completely wrong conversation, but there are some... Oops, sorry, Gandhi. There's some really good stuff that you can take that really does get you going, and then just put the right stuff inside you. It's... Right, that'll do us, I think. We're going to go and introduce the racers, and we'll really start the night off the right way. So, fastest time on the cards so far is, looks like with Frosty. It is with Frosty, a 42.346. That's a really quite interesting livery. I do like the Japanese rising sun in the window, and he's gone for what we would call like the apple blossom livery. It's really nice. Oh, they can't hear me in chat. I've no idea why, but the chat closed itself. Can you hear me now? I can't hear you boys. You've gone quiet on me. I'm going to leave and join back again. Been doing that a lot recently, hasn't it? You left the party, it says. You left the party, Widow. You should be using the stream anyway in the background to give me more watches. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Anybody name that song? However. Oh, you can hear me now. Did it? If you hear me now, you take the biggest part. Anyway. Yeah, we were talking about Frosty and his apple blossom livery. Very nice, bit pinky in the wheels, but there's a theme. Yeah, it's giving you about 7 connects and disconnects, Kenneth. You'll get in. Batman is... Can you guys not hear me now? I'm muffled. I'll try connect. I'll try connecting again. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? JB's taking ages to connect. Look, it's not connecting to me. It's his new swanky internet. That's what it is. Lesbian. Even Gandhi's just coming in. There he is. JB's just joined us now. There's Gandhi. Okay, I'll get back to introducing Fat Man. JB? What's the matter? You can't hear me, can you? Can you hear me now? There we go then. Hello? Hello? Right, we're in. Lionel Richie, yes, that is correct, SJ. Yes, Max. Get yourself in, Max. There's room, I believe. Let me have a look. I'll confirm. Yes, sir, we have. We have. There's 12 in the room. There's Kenny just trying to join. And then there's yourself, Max. If you get into that, be 14. That'd be one hell of a chaotic race. So, Fat Man's there, 0.89, 089 behind. Damo in third, 0.93. Fat Man's livery. We forgot Fat Man's livery. He is, as we call, the Thrustmaster. Self-proclaimed. More of a rumour than fact, one would suggest. Damo. Commonly called Ramp. He's got a bushy road, it says, on his liveries. Do not know what that means at all. No idea what bushy road is. But Damo's going to be quick tonight. He's very competitive. He's in the dying throes of his Thrustmaster 598. Once tonight has passed, I think he'll be on to a new one. Azza is in 4th spot at the moment, just carrying a penalty. But he's been practicing hard as Azza, and I'm 100% sure he will be very difficult to compete with tonight. Big Popper back in the fold. He has again got the fastest livery as JB just nips up his inside. But I think Big Popper was letting him pass to get a quali lap in. So Big Popper's always number 57. He always wears a blue livery with a gold wing, red flames. And on this occasion, the red flames are on the front tyres. I like what he did there. But there will be a Japanese factor on his livery. We're looking, there it is on the back bumper. ESP, Japanese guitar maker. There will be, I'm sure, somewhere an Ozzy Osbourne tribute on somebody's livery tonight or tomorrow or maybe sometime. And it wouldn't be far from Big Popper to probably put one on. JB, new back to the fold. JB's been racing us for a long time. But genuinely, he is just found his mojo again and he's back in. Very pink livery with white wheels, number 68. And whatever's written on the back isn't offensive to me. It'll be probably something that you'd have to research and find out what it is. It'll be meaningful, no matter what. Planty in the 5th place, by the looks of it. He's on a very white livery. Maybe that is the snow from Mount Fuji livery, maybe. He was very creative, as Mr. Planty likes to think about his liveries quite hard. We'll have to see. Dodo. Oh, Pokemon livery. There we go. With his own little Dodo and a Charizard and all sorts of things. But Dodo's just in the pits and looking like he's going to be there for a little while. But Ginger Candy making fast livery, probably the best. Ozzy's on the roof and both sides of the rear bumper. There he is. So we did think there'd be a tribute on there. Couldn't see the roof. I did see a cross and somebody on the roof. I'm pretty sure it was an Ozzy Osbourne one. But Gandhi's livery is probably the finest one out there in terms of stolen artifacts. I've no idea what's going on with the old PSN tonight, but it keeps cutting me off and I don't know why. Okay. I could put it onto my PlayStation and connect through my PlayStation instead. But then you'd all be live on the stream. And no, that's what worries me. So Dodo's on a smoke break, absolutely fine. Anyway, back to Gandhi. The finest livery and gets my vote for #1 livery of the season, even though it's a plagiarised one. It doesn't matter. I think it's the most tasteful and takes 100% of the Japanese factor on board. Or Asia factor. Sorry. It's really nice. And we know a couple of other people wanted to use it. Yeah, it's a good livery. I do like that. Very good. Top points. We've seen JB. We've not seen Mikey. Mikey's in the pit. We saw him last week. He's got a Shogun style livery. Again, very nice. Plain white with red livery accents. Very good. Who do you see? Planty, Frosty, Mad Max. We haven't seen Mad Max. He's just entered the channel. Mad Max you'll see on our time trials. He is not necessarily time trials, sorry, that's wrong. He's been on the license tests and a very strong competitor on there. But he's wearing a HKS livery, which is, again, very Japanesey in style. And that's green and colours. But I think he's guest racing tonight. If he plans to race with every week, though, he's still well within a chance. If he races the next 5 weeks, he's still got the opportunity. Should use Discord. It's 10 times better than PS app for live chat. I do agree. The only thing is that not everybody has the Discord. But if the PSN keeps playing up the way it is, we'll have to consider it. I do have a Discord server, and it is up there live all the time, and we could use it. Right, folks, we're about 2 minutes away from race start. Make sure you got your qualification start. Make sure you got your quali tyres on. And it will be 10 minutes of qualifying in your finest style. Mad Max is one of the aliens. Mad Max is a controller driver, I believe. I'm sure he'll tell us. Confirm. Has Ken got himself to a point where he can race tonight? Kenny's like the hokey cokey. He's in, out, in, out. Not entirely sure whether he's shaking it all about, but he's definitely in and out. He's leaving the room without even joining it at the minute. It's going to be his internet, I think. He's on a G29. Okay, okay. That's still epic stuff for G29 racer. So, I was just listening to the conversation. The guys are talking about making sure their wheels don't disconnect, which is a shame. Aliens, yes. Those guys who are incredibly fast. No worries, Kenneth. I can see you in and out, in and out, in and out. And it's obviously not looking favourable. Gentlemen, we are at the unofficial 10. Unofficial 10. Qualifying tyres up would be good. I'm wondering if it's my additional fans that are causing noise interference, maybe. Maybe.
Turned up quite high and getting some abuse for quite a while. Jim, don't start yet. Kenny is logging in.
No, he's not. He's just said, I'm unable to join. It's timing out. Won't be making this one.
Ah.
So, no problem at all. Gentlemen, I'm going to hit the 10 seconds official. We're going to go for the countdown. We're going to make it a go. Good luck, gentlemen. This is your 10 minutes of qualifying at Myabi. You're racing for pole and an extra qualifying point. You should be using whatever tyres you want to use to make your fastest lap. Good luck. Have a great evening. You've got an hour and 10 minutes of racing ahead of you, so make the most of it. As my... There we go. Diddling around with the old PSN app as I go. Doesn't matter about it not working now. What I don't want to do here is give anybody a draft. Unnecessary assistance. We've got a little bit of a gap to Fat Man behind us. Not entirely sure it's big enough to stop it though. Got to try and stay really smooth through here. The speed does drop off. Trying to run the shortest line is really quite critical. Using second gear to slow us down. You see how much Fat Man caught us? And we really got away from it because we used the second gear acceleration. We're not that much far in front of Fat Man. We're behind Damo. Damo's gone top of the tree by almost a tenth. We don't improve. As has gone top of the tree. Tremendous stuff. Now, I don't know if it pays off to run multiple stops or just keep running until we've run the fuel down and put the stint in at the end with as low a fuel as possible. But if we can burn as much fuel as we can, we will be just fine. 42-second laps are good. I'm about to drop in from the next set of tyres now. Az has gone 42.499. We will see where this puts us. It's going to drop us back into traffic, which we don't really want, but we're going to drop back into traffic anyway. So we want to come back in around about 4 minutes time. We're alright, we've dropped into a clear air, which is good. We'll try and put in a bit of a sneaky lap now. Damo's gone quicker again. Well done, Damo. It's very short track, this SJ. I say 42 seconds, 12 seconds for a pit stop, just changing tyres. That 12 seconds can make a massive difference. Probably the shortest time pit stop there is. Here we go then. Frosty's just jumped up into third. As we go through Dairy Milk. We go purple by over a tenth. And if you saw the little manoeuvre I did there to try and gain that, there's a little helping hand you can gain here, which probably isn't allowable, probably not approved. I do genuinely know they tried to block it. We're down to 6th. We've gone top by over a tenth. We've got another 2 laps to do really before we take the next set of tyres. Just over 2 minutes to go. We want to be in the pits. We don't want any penalties. Here we go. We'll see. Ooh, steering wheel just sort of snapped as the car broke away from the grip there and the front tyre started to slide. We're going to come in this lap. Now, to those people who have not pitted and not changed a set of tyres and they've just kept running laps, they're at a massive advantage. There will be 24 seconds where I haven't burnt fuel, and they will be burning fuel for 12 seconds more, which doesn't sound a lot, but you can probably burn through a couple of percent in 24 seconds. It's half a lap in a much lower gear running higher speed, so notice my fastest lap was my first lap after warm-up. I'm doing another lap and then I'm going to come in because I need to be just under. I don't know if I'm going to make it now. I need to. I probably should have gone for it. Oh, Az has cut my time back down to 0.38. If I miss this final lap, which I don't think we will, I think we're just going to be just perfect. As long as the last lap is absolutely spot on. Mad Max has gone top of the tree by 0.227. That's tremendous. We should get an outlet. We will. We're good. We're good. That's a great lap by Mad Max. Great lap. We should probably get 2 laps in maybe. Let's hope for a clear track. We've got a car coming round which looks like Simon or Batman. It's Simon, I think. Yeah, we're good. We've got a clear lap. Interesting. Mad Max is on 66% fuel. We're on 63. Here we go then. This is where we have to wind up to it and make it a thing. We got 2 opportunities. Well, I think this is the last one. I think we're gonna, unless we run a 41, which will be pretty tremendous. We've run really wide. We've screwed it up. We've messed that up. We are a 10th down. Let's see if we can get this final corner right. There's Fat Man who was behind us at the start. Diving for the line. Frosty's made it up to second. No, we've missed it. Oh! Good effort though. I mean, Az has just gone into second. Brilliant lap. Right at the death. Frosty and Max still running though. Damo still out on the track. Oh, I've got water dripping down my leg. Oh, it's cold. It's lovely. Frosty's finished in third. Knocked us down to 4th. Did Max finish in the pits? Was that him done? We've got 2 minutes 22. It only takes 40 seconds for people to finish the lap. If they're in the pits, we're waiting for the full 3 minutes. Not an issue though. Let me put the timer on. Let me put the chat back on. Speakers cut off, so I couldn't hear anything they were saying. No, people were running laps. Crazy quality, says Dodo. Dodo in 9th. Look at that though. Look at the gap. You know, 12 people within a second. Tyre rules for the first race are hard tyres for 20 minutes. Hit as many times as you like if you need to, if you don't need to. The second race is mediums and softs for 40 minutes. You must use both tyre types. So first race is hard tyres only. I'm guessing Mr. Plant is in the pits. Where's Simon? Simon's in 10th. That is actually, and without being condescending, that's a decent result. You know, the EB is representative where Vax is. He's 5-6 weeks into PlayStation land, and he's doing all right. He's doing all right. He's learning. He's making progress. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, confirmed hard tyres, Max. We've got another 21 seconds for those people that remained in the pits. It's because of you. Don't worry. It happens to everybody. This is not a reverse grid either, this race. I've grinded a lot. This track a lot in GT Sport Driving School in the GTR. Oof, that sounds a long time ago. Let's take the screenshots. 13 races in today's race. Let's just post these so there's a reference point for people. We'll use my controller. We always do this little bit of review. I apologise if people find it a bit patronising and annoying, but we just run through everything just to make sure everything's clear. Gandhi came in 13th place, 1.4 seconds back from the leader. Mikey in 12th, less than a second. 12 races inside a second back from the leader, and that's pretty good. Thank you, Big Popper. Mr. Plant, Mr. Planty, Mr. L. Planty, 0.895 back. In the 42.9s. Max Verstappen 42.8.7 back. Best result qualifying yet. Dodo in 9th, 0.5. Bit of a gap there, 0.5 back, 42.5. Fat Man 42.4.364 back. That's the tightest front 8 I've ever seen. JB 42.4.348. Big Popper in 6th. 42.391, 0.335 back from the leaders. Damo in 5th, just over a quarter of a second back from the leader, 42.308. Widdowmaker, yeah, Widdowmaker there, a 42.283.227 back from the leader. Frosty in 3rd, 42.230, 0.174, so less than 0.2. As sneaks in at the end, but he was always looking like he was going to be there. A 42.192, 0.136 behind the leader, 10th of a second, less than a car length. And Mad Max a 42.056, very, very close to a 41. But he takes the lead today. He takes the pole position. If he races the rest of the season, he'll get to take the pole point, but he'll definitely pick up the grid, the pole position for the next race. So as it is, gentlemen, we are ready to hit the big button. We've had the go from the Big Popper. If everybody's got their racing tyres on, which you'll need to put on, it's hards only, gentlemen. And if you go to the track with hards on, you need to pit and change them back to hards. Take care, Keely. You have a good day, and we'll see you later in the week. I don't know why, but I've put racing tyres on. I'm going to be beating you lot, that's for sure. Here we go then, gents. Unofficial 10. Yes, sir. It won't let you in without anything else. Well, it will let you in with any other sports tyres on. It won't force you to put hards on. But, good night, Keely. Official 10 starting now. So, gentlemen, this is a 20-minute race on hard tyres. It's a standing start. Penalties do apply. My advice is put your foot on the brake. Turn one's a long sweeper to the right. Let's make sure it's good and clean. This is going to be a challenge. If you can do this and no stopper, you're a better racer than I. We'll see you at the end. Good evening, Seth, and on welcome. 13 racers take to the grid today for this 20-minute race at Myabi. Myabi circuit being the short kidney bean one. Looks like a door wedge. We get a bit of a jump on the cars in front of us. Azza's going to be just holding that line. Overtaking is the challenge here. It really is. Once you put yourself in that position to make the overtake, you open yourself up from the opportunity for somebody to overtake you in the background. Oh, the washout is tremendous in the stream. Azza just struggling on those hard tyres. Oh, yeah, I'm damaged. I had to give him room, but I had nowhere to get back. But that's not Az's fault. That was just the overtake. That was no contact. That's all down to me. But we're going to be off pace. Damo's going to try and make the same sort of... Oh, he's squeezed it through. It's extremely difficult to pass here. Extremely difficult. Max has gone away at the front by the looks of it. Frosty's picked up second. Now the good thing about my damage that I'm not too concerned about is it's only aero, and the right front tyre is just going to equal up the tyre wear, so I'm really not kind of fussed about the damage I've got. As you can see, it's not slowing me down. Not that much anyway. Big Popper's got past... Oh, I don't see where Damo's gone. 44.8. We will try and fight this one from a losing position. Not overly fussed. Car's still quite drivable. It's always going to be difficult to keep this one on the circuit. Hard tyres, continuously wearing out. And I appreciate we've lost a couple of places, but it is what it is. We will make the most of it. I hope Big Popper is penalties for me there, I think. Contact and for running off track. No, I'm good. Big Popper managed to squeeze it through with a little bit of contact from me. I was trying to get onto the line rather than be blocked off it, but fully my fault. He had the acceleration, I had wheel spin. Want to come through that bottom corner in third, not second. Accelerate early in third. But Big Popper making good progress. Let's see if he can catch up to Fat Man. We're dropping away. There's no point pitting, I'll just lose 12 seconds that I'll never get back.
That's good.
So let's push on, let's see if we can make any headway, catch up any ground. Oh, well, that's probably a shortcut. Fat Man picked up a penalty. We were lucky. Fat Man will get his penalty next time round. It looked like half a second. I don't know whether that would give us the opportunity to catch. Damo's back behind us. 2 seconds back. Batman, it's a whole second. We're expecting to see a fair few penalties here tonight anyway, or at least penalties that will make a difference, penalties that will affect the race outcome. That was our fastest lap. .4 laps remaining. Not entirely sure whether that will get us to the end of the race. 12 minutes 30 odd remaining. It might do. Bit of a procession at the moment. Not much movement up and down the field. The gaps that were there are just opening up a little bit. We're 6.5 seconds off the lead. And we are slightly closing in on the cars ahead as their tyre wear sort of depletes. But their fuel load comes down as well, so they get the same advantage as everybody. You know, we get lighter as we go through the race and the speed tends to pick up, except for tyre wear. You can see we're half a tenth up on our personal best. Damo's caught up 2 seconds. I expect to lose a place to Damo. I definitely expect to lose a place to Damo, to be honest. We lost a tenth and a half through that final corner. You never know. Coming up to halfway, end of this next lap will be the halfway point. Fuel's at 58%, so I think we're kind of good at 58% to get us all the way to the end. You never know. I've never known a fuel tank spring a leak, but I suppose if we were running one of the corners, long corners, in 5th and now we're running it in 4th, there could be a detriment effect to fuel use, maybe. We'll see. I think the game works that out quite well. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. You've just missed the start, my friend. Maybe 20 minutes too late. We're zeroing in. Excuse the Japanese reference. See what I did there? Oh, Big Popper's just lost it there. I think Fat Man might have tapped him up, but Fat Man kind of avoided the process. We managed to gain 2, but I'm sure that's kind of infuriated things. Incomplete address. No phone signal. Oh dear. Big Papa definitely gets a good run through there. Our fastest lap on lap 13 of 44.761. Damo sets in the fastest lap seat at the moment. He's got the 44.432. That is worth an additional point. And for 8th place, that gives him the same points as the guy in front. So that extra point does help for the longevity of the season. It all does. Extra points are always good. I'm always going to try and hang tight on that corner to try and give us the blocking line to prevent the overtake, and also try and keep myself from streaming out. Not looking good for the ladies. 2 minutes to stoppage time. Are we 2-0 down or 1-0 down? Damo's got in the run on Big Popper. Could all be happening behind us. Both very fast racers, both very competitive. Damo takes all 4 wheels to the grass. Have I swung wide? Damo and Big Popper go door on door, but Big Popper comes back down the inside. That fight is not over. That fight is not over. I can promise you that. I'm sliding all over the place. 7 minutes remaining. The tyre wear is really starting to bite. Well, the tyres are not starting to bite. That's the whole point. I think I was very lucky. No, I wasn't very lucky there. I was unlucky. I was probably lucky to get only half a second, but I did say penalties will be crucial here. That's going to get Damo the pass next lap, and that'll drop me right into the path of Big Popper's haunches. Is that the right word? I tell you, where is suffering greatly. And here comes Big Popper to pick up another place, one would expect. Oh, Big Popper just dropped back there. Appointment with the kitchen when they get home, says Wilkie. Not sure what that's referencing. Somebody probably sang It's Coming Home at the start of the game. Oh, Big Popper's dropped away. Damo's fastest lap seems to be holding good. Those cakes don't bake themselves, says Will. He's a moderator. He's working within the rules. Obviously. I've got no chance of getting any faster. My tyres just cooked that front left. 3.5 minutes remaining. My front left is done. Oh, there's an incident up front. What's going on here? There might have been penalties. That's JB, who I didn't see had sneaked up there. And JB and Az just battling it out. Damo's just got into the podium positions. Frosty's overtaken Mad Max. Oh, Az is going to get some penalties there. Is he though? Yes, he does. He gets a whole second, which is frustrating at best. He's probably going to get some more. Very difficult to go side by side through here. Just got to stay low and block that overtake on the right hand side. Once you come through on that low line, you can't move off it. If you've overshot through it, you're going to lose that place straight back. One minute 36, 2 laps remaining. We've made our way up to 4th place, which is about it's. They've scored 1-1. How is that possible? With all the naysayers, the bringers of doom, Tia's currently jumping around the front room as much as she possibly can with her current ailments. Cancel the cakes. Washing up still needs doing, no Wilkes. JB is still hovering about. He still thinks he's got that chance. Frosty's still holding first. Mad Max second. Damo in third. I'm just going to try and hold this inside line. I'm going to try and make the most of what we can get. Try and cover everything up. Just try and make the overtake as difficult as possible. We've got one more lap after this. JB swinging wide to try and pick up that inside line, but he's on my back door. Yeah, there's one more lap. Fuel, we're at 12%. We're doing okay. Tia's singing "It's Coming Home." Let's hope it doesn't go to penalties again. Here we go then. Clock has finished. We're trying to charge through. No penalties at the end. Hug that wall. Through the start finish, we pick up 4th place, which, oh, that's better than a kick in the butt. Got a better play, absolutely. Well, that was a tough little 20-minute race. That. Let's see what the presence is like. Yeah, I didn't get that. I got penalties. We got a 4-star ticket. You'll see that again when we get to the end of 2 weeks. That'll be August now. Ooh, let's save that replay because we always forget. I got a couple of half millions last night. No cars though. You did? Wilkie got like 3 on the bounce. Snap. I picked up 2 seconds at the last chicane when the car got lighter and turned sharper than before. Ooh. Okay, that's then posted. Let's run through the results of this one. You've got 5 or 6 minutes, gentlemen, if you want to take a tobacco break or whatever it is that you like to put inside yourself. Ice cubes, line of Coke, yeah. So, Vax Verstappen comes in 13th place. A qualifying performance didn't match his race performance. A 45.138 fastest lap. Not the slowest guy out there. Look, that sort of matches his qualifying pace, but couldn't hold it together in the race. 2 laps down. Mr. Planty struggling with this one. A 45.611. It finishes in 12th. Ginger Gandhi, a 45.965 in 11th. Mikey in 10th, 45.363. And lucky fella. Yeah. So Mikey just relayed there. He unfortunately had Planty come across him on the first lap and put him into the barrier where he got damage. And he's having a discussion with his junior, so we'll just let that go. So Fat Man in 9th place, 2 seconds penalty as he crossed the line with that, a 44.709. Fat Man... so it was as I felt. Fat Man was running up in 4th, 5th place pretty much early on in the race, was doing really well. And then... just going to silence that for a moment. And Fat Man came into the final corner and just tapped Big Popper's back door. And after that point, it kind of didn't really make it any progress. So unlucky Fat Man, but a 44.709 seems him as the fastest runner at the back. And Dodo in 8th, 20 seconds back from the leader. So let's just have a quick check. Yeah, there was a big 20-second gap between 9th and 8th, a 44.9. As in 7th, as started to pick up penalties at the end there and fell away. He was running high in 4th, 5th place, but with 4 or 5 laps to go, just the tyre wear probably got the most of him. A Big Popper in 6th. He got tapped at the back door by Fat Man as declared, and then I kind of got the jump on him, and then JB was battling with him at one point as well. But Big Popper, 11 seconds back from the leader, still a commendable result. But as the leader of the current league, I think that's going to impact his points. A 44.668 wasn't too bad. A fastest lap though by Big Popper. JB 9 seconds down, or 10 seconds down from the leaders, and a 44.655 sees JB finish in his usual place. And Fat Man, the Big Popper's just said no worries to Fat Man. He saw a racing incident. We finished in 4th, kind of about where we started. First lap incident, trying to overtake gave us some damage, but we kind of had a great overtake on JB with 4 laps to go, and JB just couldn't get back to us. Damo in 3rd. Damo had an incident early on which saw him down in 7th, 8th place, so it's a great comeback. Picked up the fastest lap really early, a 44.432, and nobody else was able to get close to that, I don't think, no. Mad Max led out early on. There was a 6-second gap at the front from me at least before I started having my calamitous issues, and it looked like it was head on for Mad Max to take the win. A 44.512 fastest lap isn't that far off the front. However, Frosty goes, and I'm just going to mute that. Frosty comes up and overtakes at whatever point, because I didn't see it, a 20-minute 27.148 finishing time, and a 44.647 fastest lap puts him up there in the top 4 or 5 fastest guys on the track. And a great victory, taking maximum points. And probably is going to support him really well for race 2, but he does drop to the back of the grid. But a great win by Frosty, a great showing by Mad Max, and a great recovery drive by Damo. Congrats to the 3 guys on the podium. And we now look towards race 2. I can't repeat that, Lee. I can't repeat that. Was it? Oh. Right, so I've done those screenshots. I've got them on my phone. I'm going to launch the second grid. I don't believe I've actually preloaded a second race. So if I find... I can't find second race. Where was it? It was... where were we? We were at there. There we go, load. And I need to change that to Myabi. Hello, Winding BK. BK shudders in pain. What, at the football or at the tearing the frenulum? Tore the frenulum in his tongue. What the chuff is he doing? Myabi, there it is. 40 minutes. Let's just double check everything is the same. Set by host. Real heavy 7.4. Limits, no limits. Medium soft. Everything looks good. Save those settings. It's that one. We can hear the football. Yeah, turn it down if it's on yours.
Well, it's on mine, but the volume is.
Awesome. Sports, whatever tyres you want, mediums or softs will start you this event. Tier. How'd you tear that in your mouth? That was either one big kebab or... I just realised what I said. Oops. Yeah, I now realise how he's just torn his frenulum. Yeah. Let me sort the grid out and just get my brain where it should be.
When she was burning balls on a chip.
2 walnuts. Widdowmaker racing.
Harder than women.
Go on.
Has he got a microphone and 2 speakers down there?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Right, we're reversing the grid. Let's see where this goes. There's only 10 people in. I need to back out. Let's get the others in. It's just me that hasn't rubbed up. 12 racers? Is everybody still in? Oh, there's JB not rugged up either. That's because he's out the back smoking. We'll bring him in later. He was 7. Well, he wasn't eating a kebab then, was he? That's simply disguised. Right. Where's Frosty? Frosty is there. Mad Max. Mad Max. Mad Max. Mad Max. There he is. Damien. The Widdowmaker. At the top, all the way to the back. JB Design. GTP Addictions, one of the old crew. Big Popper. Oh, he's at the front one. Azza Lofty. Dorian Dodo. He was top of the tree. Change Doodars. Batman. Mikey. Gandhi. And there we have it. There we have it, gentlemen. If you'd like to just confirm your starting position, just double check, make sure you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, let me know. And have we got a clear starting grid? Is everybody available? Can we go to the unofficial 10? I'm just waiting on Pop a shout out.
Yeah, all good. Yeah, good luck everyone.
Just waiting on the big pop-up. I had... Oh, we need to wait. I had an embarrassing moment at the doctor's a while ago, says Tia. Here we go. Here we go. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for it though. Big Popper, take your time. Had a smear. Oh.
I down on the couch and take those ones. Those 2 things. That was up there. It's just fantastic. Just dodged.
So I'm not going to say it on the stream, Tia. I'll let you go with that one. Right, gentlemen, unofficial 10. Big Popper's giving me the run it. Oh, I've just seen what Lee's written. I can't write that. Oh, dear. Gentlemen, unofficial 10. Let's start the official 10. Here we go. It's me. Oh, here we go. Gentlemen, it's the 40-minute race using median stuffs. It's a standing start. Penalties do apply. Let's keep turn 1 good. And I can't remember what comes next. Christ. Best of luck. Have a great race. And we'll see you at the end. Shit, they're bad. I'm dying. Oh, dear. You guys. And you say it's on me. Here we go. There's far more tactics to this one. We are at the back of the grid. We had a decent result in race 1 and now we've got the challenging problem of 3 wide into turn 1. And I've lost my thread to commentate by, but we're on the mediums. We're not gone for the softs off the line, so we're not going to try and make headway. Contact between Dodo and Big Popper there as Big Popper came across after that exit. And there's a whole pack of... Oh, there's an incident. A couple of them went. Damo's coming down the inside. Big Papa survived whatever happened. But Damo dived down the inside. I got a push from Frosty. We came through there totally blind, didn't we? Up to 8th. No damage. I don't know what the chances of making these mediums last. Frosty's come up me inside as I let go of there. Those two are going to battle it out. Who's behind us? Mad Max. Then Dorian's at the back. Damien just made himself some room. Mikey just trying to cut across me on the inside. I'm not going to have that. That wasn't a dive bomb. We were lucky to get through that gap. It was all kind of aimed for the smoke coal. And we were lucky to get through on Gandhi, picking up no damage. Big Papa's on a pause button. I think his controller, maybe his wheel disconnected, maybe. Or he's just... I didn't know there was a missing cucumber. When did we understand there was a cucumber missing? I've got no idea where that goes in the conversation anyway. Damo and Frosty in 4th and 5th. Planty's leading out. Fatman 2nd. JB 3rd. I haven't seen Azza, who was up there. There's been a big incident coming through here. Lots of contact left on left. We got into 6th gear. Azza actually has the fastest lap of 42.527. So Azza is not holding back. What? The cucumber isn't actually missing. Oh. So we know where the I don't even want to know which conversation this came from. How long's the cucumber been missing? Not how long is the cucumber. You might not understand, Jim. Others do. I know exactly what's being insinuated, but I want to understand the circumstances. I'm as open-minded as many, and I quite agree with cucumbers. However, I thought she farted at the smear test. I wasn't going to say that out loud. Just relax, she was told. Oh, it hasn't. Oh, right. That's a question that hasn't been answered. Right, okay. On to the race. Az still holds the fastest lap. Fatman now leads. We are miles off that fastest lap. It was a close call, but not missing. Okay. We know where it is. It had a luggage label and everything. There's a massive gap behind to me, to Mad Max. I might be not struggling without damage. Oh, I might be picking up a penalty there. The battle is charging away up there. Damo just in front of me. Frosty and JB are having a good old battle. still think there's 12 players at least in the race, 13. I don't think anybody's resigned yet, so... And we managed to survive the penalty as well. We didn't get one. But we have dropped back. Mad Max is catching me. We're 11.29 seconds off the lead. My assumption is a couple of guys at the front were running the softs. And a couple of guys at the front that were running the softs also got involved in an incident, and we're kind of expecting 10 or so laps in that some people will be going to the pits. Depends how long they're going to run their little tyres for, don't they? We don't know that. Sounds like Tia's giving up for the evening. She can't cope. She's ribs are hurting, I would suggest. My kidneys are right kicking me at the minute. I've just had a right thump in my left side of my back. Oof. Got to drink more. It's really difficult in the warm climate. When it's warm, I struggle quite a lot. Because I've got to keep drinking fluids, and if I don't, my kidneys scream at me because there's not enough liquid going through them. For some reason, I have really thick blood, and I need to keep drinking fluid to keep it going. I have an overproduction of red blood cells, and my kidneys have to filter all that jazzle. I know I need to drink plenty. I need one of those cycling bladder things that goes on my back that I can just stuff a tube in my mouth and drink. Oh, has Max just survived the penalty there behind us? Did he just survive? Another war of attrition this race. You just got to keep running, keep rolling. Can I get a drink in before the corner? Oh. I didn't probably need to turn my head away. We did alright. Need to be quicker. Need to be more prepared for that when we go for the drink to mouth. Anybody on softs is going to be on red now. Front left is going to be absolutely cookered. We're 10 minutes in on the mediums and we're about 60% done. Keep my thirst up. I just need to keep drinking water, really. That's what the doctors have said. There's nothing better than water. I hate water. I didn't hate water, I hate water. It's a strong word, hate. What I like is something called... Well, it's a flavoured carbonated water. And I forget what it's called. Something death. It's like horrible death or whatever it's called. It's canned water. And it's nice. It's got a good limey flavour to it. So Planty was on softs. He's gone in. Hydrolite. Excuse me, that was the bubbles from the Cherryade coming back, and I'm not drinking water at the minute because I've got Cherryade. Tango Cherry. We've got a big gap today, most 16 seconds down on Fat Man. Damo is 6 seconds up, so there's 10 seconds between 4th and 1st. I don't know where the battle is for JB in 2nd, whether I have to drink 3 litres a day minimum, says Sethanon. Blackwater Red Label. It's a black can with gold writing on the side. It's called something like Horror Liquid Death. That's the one, Winding BK. That's exactly the one. My old memory failing on me. I really enjoy it, but I'm struggling to find it. I've been finding it in Home Bargain, but it's not there at the minute. Mad Max went to the pits. He was on mediums, 51% of fuel. He's 2% more than we are. Black and cold can, exactly that. There's a green one which is lime flavoured, and a yellow one which is mango flavoured, which isn't too bad. But the lime one is good. Liquid Death, 25 pence a can. I think it was an offer for a release, but as I understand it, Tesco's will... I have looked in B&M, I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it. So, it was in Home Bargain when I was able to buy it. But I understand Tesco's is going to be the global distributor for it. And when I do find the source, I will be buying it. It's available from Amazon at 50 pence a can, but that's twice the price that I bought it at. But if it has to be, it has to be. But Liquid Death, yeah. If anybody does get a chance to talk to the people at Liquid Death and they're looking for an affiliate, I'll be quite happy to cast their name across my channel. It goes well with the Widdowmaker image, it really does. Liquid Death. Nothing better than water. Who's that behind me? Fat Man must have been in and pitted. He is, he'll be on, I don't know what he's on. Frosty's pitting now off softs. He made them work well, didn't he? Christ alive. We're running these 44s really well. The only thing, JB is still out front. 13 seconds ahead of me. All we've got to really try and do is hold up Matthew a little bit, just to try and improve our chances later in the race, but I don't know how much of a chance it's going to give us by holding him. JB's gone in, so Damo still leads out. Who's that up there? We've made our way to 2nd. My front left is starting to bleat like a stuck pig. We're going into the pits, I think. It'll give us round about 12 minutes on softs, and I think that's too much. We've only been doing 14 minutes. I think we need to go a little longer. Try and match Damo. Some guy leaves tons in BK's work fridge. Oh, it's really nice. I like it. It's cheap. It was cheap. It was cheap. And 25 pence a can. I bought 20 quid's worth and they lasted me about 2 weeks. Because I've been drinking them and it's good. I like to take one to bed because it's freezing cold out the fridge. It's fizzy. And a burp a couple of times. Keeps the missus happy. Matthew going to the off track to try and make an overtake. Not having that. I made my one manoeuvre. Matthew got... Who's taking a penalty there? Mr. Verstappen has a penalty. Pit lap at end of lap 21. No, we don't pit. We keep going. Don't worry about red tyres here. We need to use a set of mediums and a set of hards. Why waste 12 seconds in the pits when you can keep going? the tactic that I've not shared with anybody. JB coming around the outside. Oh, there's going to be all sorts of confuddle going on here. We've dropped into 45s. Here's JB, he's got all the grip look on his softs. We were never going to hold him back. Matthew's got the idea from JB that he can make the pass. But those guys have wasted 12 seconds in the pitch, you see. They were faster than me. We are going in the pits. We are going in. 23 minutes is fine. That gives us only 5 minutes on the softs at the end. We're being overrun. All those guys were in front of me to start with, so it's all good. Mediums again. We're going to refuel up to 20 laps. It's fizzy water in a can. That's all it is to you. It's nothing else. There's no additives, no impurities, nothing. It's pure Austrian Alp water with a little bit of added mango. There's no calories. It's all artificial stuff for the flavouring. So no dramas. It is really good. So we lost a few places there, but we're going to hope to gain them. We were doing 44s and 45s. Some people are doing their softs in the middle stint like JB. So JB's got to make progress because we'll make ours on an empty track at the end. We also expect people to do an extra pit stop. The longer you can go, the less chance of the extra pit stop. That's another 12 seconds wasted. But we definitely got overran there at the end. Probably went one lap too long. Come on, Big Popper. If you want the pass, mate, you take it. You're on a different strat to me. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I'll tap my brakes. You go. Big Popper got the rough end of stick at the start of the race. He doesn't need holding up. I'm pretty confident we'll get back some of these places. Pretty confident. Big Popper has got the fastest lap of 42.401. JB is still leading the race. There's a red can as well for Liquid Death, but I don't know what's in that red can. I've not been able to buy it. I think it'll be another flavour of some form. But really cold, it's really nice. Like I say, anybody talk to Liquid Death, I'm your man for the being of the affiliate. I'll promote that. Easy money. The only factor is you won't be able to use code Widow because you can't give your code Widow at the shop, can you? As the lady, can you use code Widow on my Liquid Death, please? Never going to work. It's only 25p a can, for God's sake. Can't do Red Bull, unfortunately, chaps. So, whilst Doug, I appreciate the sentiment, I can't have Red Bull. I currently use beta blockers at the moment for my old heart rate. I've got blood pressure issues and a heart that wants to beat like mad, so I can't drink caffeine. Can't have anything like that. So Red Bull's out of the question. I'm on medication for the rest of my life because my little old heart wants to beat so much quicker than it wants to, and it hasn't got any puff. It got low blood pressure, and I've got high blood pressure resulting from an overbeating heart, which I have not seen the F1 movie. So Red Bull, unfortunately, is out of the question. And coffee, my favourite drink. Can't drink coffee anymore. I haven't seen it. I have talked to the missus about it, and she said, not really. Wait for it to come out on the old DVD. Hey Joe, do I need a drinking helmet with 2 cats? Sorry Joe, I missed that over on Twitch. My apologies, my friend. I do need a drinking helmet. Sorry, I was concentrating on racing on the other screen. Planty's gone into the pits. He's taken a set of softs off. He'll be going to a set of mediums now to finish the race, I would expect. Yeah, there's Planty filling up. We're going all the way down to 6 minutes, I hope. Oh no, I do love a coffee. I used to start the day with a long coffee and a short coffee. An espresso and something like just a long dark black thing, because I don't drink milk. Because my kidney problem doesn't like calcium, the causer of kidney stones. And I have kidney stone problems. You got yourself a bean to cut machine. Now I'm not overly infatuated with the F1 scene, and I should watch it really. I should keep myself up with motorsport news, etc. But I'm not so much a lover of the F1. Damo picks up the fastest lap of 42.355. JB still leads, Fatman in second, Frosty third. I'm guessing it's Big Popper maybe in the 4th place. Mad Max 5, Dodo 6. Azza in 8th, Planty in 9th. There's going to be a bit of shuffle about fairly soon as the middle stoppers on the softs are going to take to the pits and change to their mediums for the end of the race. There you go, Mad Max coming off a set of mediums, so I don't know whether Mad Max went softs medium and he's about to do mediums all the way to the end. That kind of works. 16 minutes. So we should expect to see ourselves race up that sort of middle order. Don't forget, we started 4 places from the back of the grid. Penalty to England. As in, not penalties England, but a penalty in open play in the 110 minutes or whatever it is. Oh, enviable position, Lee. Enviable. Getting your own roasted beans from a shop down the road, that's great. Got blue flags. Is that me getting the blues or is that a car in front? Might be me getting the blues. JB has gone to the pits. JB's probably picked up a good tactic there. Oh, have you seen the changing sunshine? Very difficult to see the output of that exit, that chicane. That's going to affect people as they come through there. There's going to be a few people off track. Lee is a lover of the coffee. I'm a lover of the lady, but I'm not allowed to drink them all day. Shame. Fatman and Dodo go to the pit, and somebody's just come out on me inside. That's Fatman. We're up to 4th, 20 seconds behind Damo. Coffee snob. I have 3 Nespresso machines. Sorry, I have 1 Nespresso and 2 DeLonghi Dolce Gustos. DeLonghi Gold, can't say it. Dolce Gustos, the pods rather than the coffee machine. So leading the race is Damo, Frosty second. JB came out, and he'll be on to his mediums. JB came out in third. We're in fourth. Fat Man has on to his last set of tyres now. England rebound from Pennell. Does that mean they scored? Or they've bounced back? Did that mean England scored? What does rebound mean? Does that mean they missed? It's 2-1 to Englander. Wow. Well, Dirt Ollie will be unhappy, being German. Batman is struggled to get past me most of the day. Too polite. Driving too polite, Mr. Fatman. Push to pass, Fatman. Push to pass. Come on. Do your thing. What have we got? We've got 7 laps remaining, which should take us down to our target 6. Batman just got a gap there. Is Damien in the position? I didn't mention anything, Lee. Nothing. I didn't say it. I didn't even think I got away with it. Batman has closed up on me again. He's there. We're about to enter the last... We're probably in about the last 30%. Tia has taken up the #1 chat position. She probably did it a while back, one would say. Just referencing faulty towers. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Major. Where's Basil? Is he in the Ratatouille? They put Basil in the Ratatouille. Gonna stay low. Just gonna frustrate Fat Man's line. Try and give myself the advantage out of here. Closing up on me. He's going to the right hand side, but I'm not going to let him have it. I think he's got me. He hasn't. He might get me down the inside if I don't keep it tight. Baby. Damo's gone to the pits. Frosty's gone to the pits. We're in danger of overrunning ourselves again. JB is out front. I'm assuming JB's made his final stop. 7.5 seconds. We've got 4 laps to go before we can take that final set of softs. We're in second place. They've seriously altered how the tyre wear works when you're on red tyres. And there's Damo tucked behind Fat Man now. Damo. Sneaked through on the curb, didn't he, Damo? And he punched me off the track with a little bump up the rear. And I've just shot through the line. I've got to go to the pits. These tyres are done. Matthew, let me go in the pits. I'll get out of your way. Sorry, mate. We'll take 10 minutes on the softs. 10 minutes, how many laps? I don't know. Let's guess at 14. Let's guess at 14. Shall we? 13, 14 laps. 14 laps as we drop down. Mad Max has taken 28%. No, he's not. He's just in, so we've got to chase a couple back. We finished behind Dodo last time. We can't have this. Now, hooking, as it's called, not entirely legal. Is it coming home, Silver? Did they win? Is that semi-finals? Or was that quarters? That was semis. Are they going to the final now on Sunday? Mad Max has the fastest lap of 42.352. Mad Max seems to have 13 laps is a guess, says Lee. I went for 14 to try and add that one extra, but I'd have said 13 to start with. Defo. BK says, man, it would be so fun to be able to monitor all info from the race and coach a driver in real time. You can do that. So I've got the ability to connect up 2 PlayStations together. I've got 2 copies of the game, and you can have the camera car view by spectating from in the game. So if you're on my my friends list, BK, you can join the lobby and spectate from inside the lobby. And then if you know one of the drivers, you can potentially coach him from inside the lobby if there's room. Aussie. Oh. Yeah, such a shame. Yeah, we can do this. I do it. So that's how I film and how I stream the 24-hour race. When I'm not driving, I use the camera view on the second connection, and I can effectively use the television view and stream that and watch all the drivers. I can go in car with any driver and do the point. If they're using VR, I can't quite see their viewpoint because that's run on their machine, but I can definitely be in car with them. It is great, it is good. You can even do rally stage co-driver and that kind of thing, because you can have the same viewpoint as the driver. So Dodo's got a second penalty there, which I didn't know about. That's going to give us the opportunity to catch up on him. A second is a big penalty at this stage of the race. Yeah, he's moved out of the way, he knew it was coming. 6 minutes remaining. My tyres are going to be rubbish though towards the end, but we're hooking there. You see how much grip you can get around that tyre, around that corner, but just hooking the wheel over the edge of the curb. We're in 5th place, which is JB's spot, but JB is front of the grid. JB is leading the race. Mr. No Assist. Mr. Had a Break has come back to racing. Professional driver JB. We're in the 42.999s. We're not going to endanger. They're crying in their spag bol. Oh, mamma mia. 5th place. Dodo's 3.5 seconds back. 4 minutes remaining. The tyres are about 40%. We should be okay-ish. We might be dying in the last seconds. .42.895, our fastest lap. Lee says, I'm training my bladder to withstand those races. Yeah, we need to do 4 hours, don't we? Starting the first week of August, Sunday afternoon, midday till 5 p.m. 1 hour of practice, a little bit of quali, and then we're into, bang smack into a 4-hour endurance race. Solos. We're just going to have to see how many people can get to the end. We are starting at the Nürburgring in GT1 cars. And not any old daunting subject, but it's the full race. There's Frosty. I hope he's taking a set of softs. I'm not going to get past him. Mine ain't going to be good enough to get past him and hold him, but he did well there, held his line on the inside, dropped his car wider just to ease me out. His tyres won't 100% be up to temperature. He's just holding me wide there, nice driving. Bouncing off the door, that's the right way to do it. I went to 5th very early with a short shift there. 4-hour solo race, Nürburgring, yes sir. We've got a full series of 6 of them over 6 months, culminating in the full 24-hour race at Daytona on the weekend of the 23rd of January, and we will be hosting teams of 3 competing in that 24-hour race. The whole 4 hours, or the whole 6 4-hour races, are to give people training and to get them up to speed and in the idea and the mindset to do it. I will be this weekend starting to get the adverts ready, or starting to do the whole promotion, the whole thing, and we'll be starting to try and drum up some solo races to try and take it on. I don't know how many people are going to want to do it, but we've got 6 months to try and get teams of 3, 15 teams of 3 to try and take part. BK's in. Okay, sir. Well, do watch the Widdowmaker channel. They'll be in the YouTube points of views, and I'll get it on all my socials, and you'll start to see it about, and we'll start to do the advertising stuff. 38 seconds to go. It looks like we could be on the final lap. There could be one more, you never know. Damo has overtaken the JB, Fatman in 3rd, Frosty in 4th, and we are just holding on to 5th. Planty is charging hard. He has recovered really quite well. As we remember, we're supposed to be commentating and not chatting about other stuff, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. Are we going to get in? We are. We're going to get to the final lap. Planty might just be outside, but it'd be nice to finish on the final lap with the fastest racers. Big Popper in 8th down there. Dorian in 7th. Planty in 6th. Oh, who's that? Azza in 10. Not the best of races for Azza. He had a really good run in the other one. He was fastest lap early on. Damo wins, JB 2nd. That looked really close. Max ran out of fuel with 2 laps to go. We had to go and get fuel. I must admit, he took less, but yeah, there you go. Frosty's going to go and score them points. Well done, Frosty. Dodo team boned somebody on the first lap. Oh my. We might have to have a look at that. They struggled to pass the ball, says Wilkie. Oh. Oh. Yeah. But there we go, gentlemen. We will be doing that, and I'll get the adverts up and out, and we'll start to promote them. I can hear the chat now. The speaker's back on. And there we have it. That concludes the racing for the evening, other than some practice. So let's just get this thing saved and we'll talk our way through it. I might just have a very quick gentleman's break because all that juice is now ebbing and flowing. It wasn't my fault, says Dodo. I couldn't miss him. He had to swerve a number of times before I clipped him up. We did alright, 20 watches for that race. That was decent. Screenshots 2 of. And then I'm just going to take a very quick break. Just bear with me 1 second.
Apologise for driving like watching the first 3 laps.
Fair play. Had a shaky one against Sweden, they did.
Yeah, against tonight, went to extra time.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Kelly scored a penalty right again.
Okay.
So it just didn't go to a penalty shoot. Badly well.
Yeah. Hear them talk finally?
Don't know, find out tomorrow.
Germany on Spain.
Right, yeah.
Germany and Spain have got tomorrow.
He's back.
Playing it just a bit, mate. Just a bit. Yeah, just.
I'm back. I'm back. Please forgive me. That was required. Can you guys hear me on the chat?
Yeah.
Excellent. So we are back. I'm going to run through the results now and guys will chip in with their comments, their input, their points of view. If there are any incidents or issues that people would like to report, then the method to use is to put a personal message on PSN to me stating the incident, stating when it happened, and giving a suggestion of how you think it can be avoided or corrected in the future. But
So if you Tom Mason's incident and email it to nobody really gives a fuck.com. Really do appreciate it. And sorry, Jim, I clipped your back end.
you didn't just clip my back end, you absolutely mullered my derriere. Not true, not true. Matthew, 100%, you are the most gentlemanly racer out there. From me to you, can you just be that little bit more aggressive and you will get past me? You don't need to follow my line. Just be a bit more aggressive. See what Damo did round that corner? when it came along the curb on the inside. Don't be that aggressive, but you can make the pass. You know, you can. I wasn't trying anything too different. Just be a bit more aggressive and you'll find the way forward. On a personal note, happy days. So Vax Verstappen in 13th place. He was 3 laps down, but he's just new to the game. Give him chance. 43.478 was probably not the slowest lap. It wasn't. Ginger Gandhi in 12th. 2 laps down, 43.569. Best livery of the day. Mad Max in 3rd. Ran out of fuel towards the end. And a 42.288 sees the fastest lap for the day. Just have to pick up on something Big Popper's saying here. Fat Man got absolutely screwed on Friday. Not good. I didn't have any reports for Friday. If somebody would... No, understood, my friend. But if you just want to pop me that message in now, I will get it looked into. Cheers, my friend. So, Mad Max, possibly a guest racer today. Many thanks for joining us, Max. You were fast, you were quick, you just didn't have it in the end. Are you planning to join us more? Do we need to keep your space open? Do we need to give the points to other people, is the question. As Lofty in 10th. Now, I know Az probably didn't have the best of races there. He was fast at the start, but I didn't see him up the front for a while, so not entirely sure what happened. We're getting a message. So his lap of 42.527 puts him towards the front of the fastest guys on the track. He did have the fastest lap in the early part of the race. Mikey in 9th, 42.933. Mikey normally injects here with was going great till he hit the wall. No, nothing to say, just that was it. Nothing major, just ran the laps, that was where he goes. Oh, Big Pop says, more of the same. He got hit and ended up in the wall, but the other driver just kept on going. That's never good. Max can't commit to this time frame. That's a shame. So we'll let Damo know you're just a guest today. So as we move on to the front page, then Big Popper in 8th. I saw Big Popper get probably the wrong end of the stick today. He was out of control at one point. Whether that was 2 ahead of you, Mr. Widow. 2 hours. 2 hours ahead. Sorry. So you're that way. Yeah, that's going to mean late, isn't it? It's 1 o'clock for you in the morning. Ooh. Yeah, my bodies wouldn't do that. Yeah, so I think Big Popper was under auto control at one point. Don't know what happened, but whether it was controller issue, don't know. Honestly, can't say until he tells us. So his 42.401 wasn't far off the fastest lap. He was just the 1 lap down. Dodo, I was running with towards the end, but I think his tyres were coming to the end. 42.614. He did say something like, by the way, Mikey is hard to overtake but clean. Well done, Mikey. Blue fags, says Dorian. That was Dorian. I tried to keep up with you, but you were too fast, Mad Max, says Dorian. Okay. And Mad Max said, I got jump scared by someone at the slowest corner braking area, so I had to avoid towards the apex, made an unintentional dive bomb. Ooh, okay. So Mr. Planty in 6th, much better result than his first race. A 42.601 sees him pretty much in the middle of the pack with the fastest laps and a middle of the pack finish. It's better than he's shown and it shows progress. Francesco 0070, sorry, missed your first time chat up on there on the Twitch. My apologies. Hope you're still around. Say hello. We came in 5th, JB spot, not on this occasion. 42.867 sees us amongst the slowest of cars today. And we didn't get any damage. So Big Popper did have a wheel issue. Took a few laps to resolve. Unlucky, my friend. We just didn't. We were off the pace. We tried to run medium softs. Really overstretched our first set of mediums. But saying that, we had 10 minutes on the softs at the end, which I thought was way too long. But yeah, just didn't have the pace. We were down on lap time, and there were faster racers on the track than us. So Frosty came in fourth. We were close to pipping him off. He was just 2 seconds ahead of us at the end, but he was running much faster laps, 42.596. If he was anywhere near an average of that, he was pretty decent. And pin that together as race result from race 1. Good race all round for Frosty. Oh, the dive bomb was versus Az, said Mad Max. That's unlucky. So Fat Man in third, a great result for Matthew. Good couple, not necessarily a good couple of weeks for Matthew, but some trying weeks for Matthew. But a good result at the end of a couple of weeks has done really something for him there. I hope so. Just 20 seconds back from the leader with a 42.534. JB running high in this race, was leading until 4 or 5 laps from the end, I think. He was only 3 seconds behind Damien, probably suffering with worn tyres, where Damo probably had slightly better based on his turn of choice as strats. I think JB went soft, medium, medium. No, he didn't. He went medium, soft, medium. And Damo, I couldn't tell you. No, you didn't? What did you do?
No, I went soft on the tank of fuel, then fueled up and run the mediums for last stint.
Okay.
Budget for the first 3 laps. Yeah, overall, 2 decent results tonight.
Yeah.
I did take Sire. I'm not sure if I just took as
Yeah, just before pitch, weren't it, that last time?
Okay, so JB went soft, medium. Okay. So he had an incident with Simon, which Simon's okay with. It was just a racing incident. Simon was going to the pits. And another incident with Az. Yeah. And then Damo takes the top spot for the day in the second race. Very aggressive driving through the field to get from where he was at the back. We had to progress up from the back, same as a couple of other drivers. But Damien seemed to find places on the track to overtake that you wouldn't normally look to. Full car on the curbs around Dairy Milk, which isn't out of order at all. There just wasn't a lot of room, and when we saw that behind us, it was a tremendous move. And if he drives like anything, he will always put his nose down the inside. He will try and find a way, and he did that today. A 40-minute, 12-second finish time, fastest lap 42.355. Sees him being, oh yeah, he was the second fastest lap time in there today. So with no Mad Max as just the guest racer, Damien will pick up that fastest lap as well, I think. So that'll see a full complement of points. Congratulations to Damo, JB and Fat Man.
Yeah, well done.
I think there will be...
Had a good chance, JB, if you have the bit, not first lap.
Okay, so there might be a few incidents coming in, so the results today when they arrive will be provisional. But don't let my comments put you off. No worries, Damo. Don't let my comments put you off. I'm not being critical. It's just we have drivers of different styles, different techniques, different methods, and Damien seems to get to the front and does what he needs to do, and that's the way it goes. We'll have to look into any instance.
And I was that far in front of Jen, and I was in first. I thought I'll roll off the throttle a bit, just check the time, not get penalties or anything.
Right.
And I seen Damo going to second, and I thought, right, I need to start pacing again after it's fucking up.
Well, yeah, in all fairness, JB, when you came past me, you were going like a train. And I know I was at the end of my tyres, but I was in first place when you came past me, and you just went past like a rocket. There was nothing stopping you.
Yeah, I was on
So,
softs.
you're on softs, yeah, appreciate that. And I was on really warm mediums, so it's the way it is. But let's just say, Myabi, not my ideal choice of race venue. It is a very tight track. It brings about a lot of contact. There's not a lot of opportunities for overtaking where it's a great pass at the end of a straight kind of thing. It's more push and shove and you'll find a way, wait for a mistake and you're there all day kind of thing. But these are racer choices. Yeah, this is true. This is true. However, my point was, these are racer chosen tracks and cars. We have to accept what they choose. We have to accept what they want to do and where they go racing. And it does bring good tight racing. So we will soon be thinking about the next season and we'll go from there. But thank you very much, gentlemen. A good evening of racing, I hope, was had. Now, where are we going next? We're going to Friday, aren't we? Friday tracks. Let's have a look. Friday, we're off to the high-speed ring.
598.
Good night, Tia. You take care. We were just coming to your favourite track. Okay. Have a good one, Tia. All the best. Good night. Load up. And it's Friday, so it's GR4s. That's no assist. GR4 race 1. Load. Okay. And we're going to high speed ring, which... Can I just make it very clear before we set off down the high speed ring route? No wall riding. Can you? Japan high speed ring. There we go. And it's the right way round, I think. All right, mate. No worries at all. Yeah. All the best. Good night. Good night, amigo. Adios. I hope I did that right. 20 minutes, yes it is. Right, that is us changing over to the high speed ring for Friday. Dodo says he was just looking at his fastest race lap. I was not so far behind. Happy, start on medium, 15 minutes, soft 10 minutes, then 15 minutes on medium. Very good, Dodo. Very good. And then we're into the high speed ring. And it's your GR4 cars. Now, some people have chosen to scrap their GR4s from last week. Mad Max, all I heard was wall riding. No wall riding. You're not allowed to wall ride this track. Not at all. I actually need to check that setting, don't I? To make sure we have barrier contact penalties on. Driving assist, Wall collision penalties are going on, I'm sorry, on strong. Apologies, folks, for restarting that. That is down to me. We will run wall collision penalties on this one. And that doesn't mean you can wall ride. Because you get penalties. No, it's understood. So, a fellow streamer and I took this track on and tried to prove that the wall riding wasn't adjusted back in something like update 1.24, and we were able to get into the top 10 stars. I think we were second and third together by doing the wall riding, and proved that they hadn't removed the wall riding issues with this track. So it is what it is. We all know how to do it if you've been around the channel long enough, and it's relatively easy to do. So what car did we use? GR4 Swift Sport. There we go. It's a lovely little car. I don't think I've changed the oil. I think it's dead as a dodo, but it is what it is. There is a method with this car to get the speed up. We're on mediums to start with, but hey ho. Look at them. They know it. You don't touch the wall at all, you just stay in the green paint because there's more grip. As using all the curb. I very much agree with the sentiment, Mad Max. It is rubbish wall riding, but there's horses and a place for courses when it comes to that kind of thing. I know when you're grinding the old Tokyo 600, the wall grind and ride is part of the process. You use it to earn the money, and it reduces the race by about 20 odd seconds. So why not go for it? Az is pushing me along. Go on, Az. You ready? We're gonna dive down. I get to the 150 and then stop. 151, 152. Az is going inside. We had one tap on the wall there. I think we're a little bit over speed going in. And we got a decent shove by Azza. I might pick up a penalty for that, running that white line there. We seem to have got away with it though. We didn't mention the war. We're good. So where are you, Mad Max, if you're 2 hours prior? Are you somewhere like Hungary? Maybe? I think we've had this conversation before and I should know. White flag with blue cross. Finland. Blue and yellow, innit? Yeah, it's Finland. It's Finland, yeah. Finland. Finland. I didn't realise there was 2 hours plus. Okay. That is some penalty, Max. Who did you sleep with to get that? My word. Oh, Dorian's donutting. That time was given to us by Asda, by the bump draft. That sounds about right. No, it's absolutely fine, Dodo. Absolutely fine. We saw you. Just yelling out a warning to those other racers behind us. JB's done his hard session. We're cheating. We're on mediums. We should have been using the hards for the heavy fuel load, but it's Tuesday night practice. We're not committed. Just make sure the old chat and the thingamadoo is still working. We'll leave it in fifth. There seems to be an advantage to take the high line and then dive down and try and gain some speed. If you're in a super fast car, you just stick to the high line and stick to the line at the top. But we're looking at shortening the track because we're not that fast. Brake on the 50 in the green, turn it in, stay in the green, accelerate it out. You go a bit faster than that thing. Yeah, but we didn't have the draft from Mazda that time, so... Ooh, left front tyre. Could have more grip than the right, but... It is what it is.
Just make it left wherever it is.
Still learning. Into the pits we go. We need to run those hards. Got my telephone bounced balanced on my arm. As I say, I fitted some fans before the stream tonight to the rig, so I've got some extra air cooling, which is tremendous. It's just moving the air and keeping the place cool, which is nice. Optimal 118.097. Frosty's now gone top of the tree by a tenth. I'm guessing he's on the mediums as well. One bounce off the iron coat. We're going to really struggle here next week if we're not amongst the group of cars and we've got no draft. This car has no top end. This is its bogey track, really. It doesn't have anything to really give it any sort of boo up the track. It's supposed to be a short shifter. I'm supposed to short shift it. I never drive it with short shift. Maybe that's my fault. So we have to see where she goes. 144 holding steady. Let's dive down and see what we can pick up. 145. Stay low on the track. Maybe 146, 147. That's not too bad. That's a 149, 150 into the corner. No touchy of the fence. Excessive running on the fence is considered to be no. We don't do that. Batman takes up the premier position. Frosty second. Mikey third. JB in the regulatory fifth position. Max of the Mad Variety is in sixth. Neo Yami Lee is what I was trying to say. Is in seventh and Azza in eighth. So Fatman's done an 18.251. Tyres you on Fatman. Mediums. Happy days. You're running solo or are you in a group? You've got a draft from JB, okay. Perfectly answered what I was wanting to know. I only got to run across the line from the Azza. I want to be able to return the favour of Maz. Azza's taken his car all the way down to 60%. Mikey very near to the top by the looks of it, into second. On mediums. Softs, okay. How's the old manual gears going, Mikey?
Yeah, going good.
Fully engrossed in them now?
Yeah.
Good man.
My switchback now is for rally.
For rally, okay, understood.
Yeah, but really don't want the rally.
Yeah.
The controller.
Yeah, understood. We'll be missing the rally out this time. There won't be rally at the next gap because I'm on holiday the first week and I'm travelling about various places off down the south coast. So I'll come back to the Friday night, I think, and we'll do other bits and pieces.
Get Tess ready. I don't know.
Yeah. Really?
Say again, mate.
When you go?
August Bank Holiday weekend week. Going down to Bournemouth.
I've got 5 months out of the media.
Sister-in-law's house.
We going Bournemouth again.
Yeah, August Bank Holiday weekend. The week after. That's a good idea, actually, isn't it? That's a good idea. Yeah. No, yeah. My brother-in-law is very much into the classic British motor car. He has a few. So that might be a good suggestion. Ouch. Right.
We've got quite a few Formula One cars. We've got everything.
Righto. That'd be a good shout.
Don't be disappointed.
Let's hope it's still there. I'll look it up.
Oh, it's still there. Don't buy a block called Multi-Group.
As in, where did you call it? Bewley.
Newly Motor Museum.
As in the big house Bewley.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll Google it. We'll find it. Oh, we've got a draft car in front.
28 years ago, died in there.
Right.
220 on the way through the
Ooh.
last cabinet.
There ain't many of them about. There ain't many of them.
So,
So we're running 119 solids on ards. Frosty takes the fastest time of 118.179. Just the one touch on the wall, which isn't wall riding. We know what wall riding is. We're going to go into the pits and take... Yes, they are. Where are you getting the penalty from? If you've got penalties. Oh, okay. You were just checking. Yeah. I've seen some people with 10-second penalties, you see, and I'm thinking, where the hell did they get them?
this car is on that.
Is that one with the green strip down the right hand side? Now Matthew said he got 3 laps out of his softs.
5 laps on the mediums.
5 out the mediums. Okay.
Which car are you in? GTR. It gets up the driver. And it's quite good on the...
It's 4-wheel drive though, isn't it, the GTR, or is it rear wheel?
Yeah, 4-wheel drive.
The 4-wheel drive seemed to suffer massively under this bot. I know the Subaru does, the front tyres just get ripped to shreds.
Yeah, I could go to the NSX, but then it would be an NSX lead.
Go to the Swift.
pick up the stick.
Okay. Right. Happy days. Dodo in his customary position. Still learning. Hazza has made his way up to 3rd spot. It's a very good. Very, very good. We're going to see if we can channel our way anywhere near that. We're half a second down, and that was a medium's time, so we're kind of hoping to be sort of half a second in front. Kinda. No touchy of the wallio. This track's horrible, Dodo. It is another one of those tracks that we could lose from the game and not really notice. There's a line you need to follow, and it makes the car much more stable. And unfortunately, it is the longest line of the track. It is quite bizarre. But it's the fastest line and it's the longest. I didn't see it. Oh, just 2nd place. I didn't see how many he had.
20.
He was backwards into the fence at the bottom of the final turn when I saw him. Swearing.
Ask him on the street if I was seeing him.
As is on my inside just there. Did you have 20 seconds of penalties, Dodo? Mikey was laughing at you. Dodo says he sucks at this track. He don't like this track at all. How many penalties did you have, Dodo? That's the question. We're gambling on it now. It's like a ticket. It's like a 3-star ticket. How many penalties did you have? Don't quit. I'm on 3 laps on my softs and the front right is about 55%. And I can't get anywhere near Frosty. Can't get anywhere near. Yeah, dead tyres, no chance to save it. 20 seconds was his penalties. Ooh, mama, yeah, 20 seconds. Oh, that was a bounce. Yeah, I need to pop into the tyres this lap round. And I'll see if I can... I'm on the end of lap 1, 2, 3. I'm on lap 4. I've got 25% left or so. But I'm right down to the lowest fuel. I'm into the last quarter, so it's perfect for trying to take that little time off Frosty. Just struggling with pace down the start finish. Don't have it. There is no pace there. So let's see what we got. Ooh. need to brake a little bit earlier than that and probably be in 4th, not 5th. So where are we going, do we think? Az has gone top of the tree. A 1:18.069, so it looks like a 17 is required. It just doesn't want to build up pace, this at all. 1:38 through the start finish, which is pretty rubbish. There's Azza now, just coming out of the pit lane. I'm going to hug this inside line. Try not to take the hill on so I can just try and gain some more speed. Then we'll go to the outside line on the corner. Wasn't the best. 0.154 down. And that's the symbol of where this car is. It doesn't have the pace on its own. It needs to be in a group of cars to be able to make its way through. As we know, where are you?
Go around the first corner in a minute.
Okay. I'm waiting for Az to catch me up. He's going to be, see if I can give him some draft. But I don't think I'll be able to keep ahead of him. I'm down to 1 lap left on the tyres. I'm going to try and run the low line round turn 1, see if that gives me an advantage. Provisional results are in. Okay, this 1 lap we'll see what we can do and see if we can see if we can do anything. Up to 144, 45, 46, we're about 2 miles an hour slower. Felt like we were down. No, we're up. We're up. Looking for the second time in line, and if we're up... Oh, he's parked right on the line. Don't know who that was. Right at the exit of the tunnel.
Possibly he. I think the evidence is that
Did he?
ghosted when.
Ah, we were down. We were down. We've not gone to 6. Oh, we were up. 0.054 behind. Well done, Az. I thought that just changed as I went through there. Yeah. Very good. Well done, that's great lap. Right, let's have a look at Damo's hard work. I think that Lee had more than a 20-second penalty, said Dodo. Lee, how many seconds did you have?
So,
Oh, we've...
just passed it. 37.
Matthew sent me a video clip we'll have to have a look at. Here we go then. Provisional results as they... Oh no, that's putting a message in. We want that. Provisional results as they stand, so... Okay. Kenny with no position, no reported position. Max with 15 points from race 2 gets 23. Ginger Candy with 19 points race 2 in 11th place on 24. Mikey with 24 plates on 26, tied with Az on 26. Az got qualifying pole, did he?
On the first race, yeah. Well,
Oh, that's correct. Yes, because Mad Max is. That's how that washed down. Yes, well done, Az. Good stuff. 26 points. And Mr. Planty on 28 with 0 result in race 1. So he's just straight up there with his drop race, with his drop round. And these are all drop rounds, by the way. So we're already dropping 1 round, which is your lowest score. Dodo, maximum of 31 from 30. Fatman on to 37 after miss race 1. Widdowmaker on 38. JB on 43. That's a great start. Frosty on 44. Big Popper on 46 and Damo on 49. 2 fastest laps from 2 races and a 15 from the first race and a 32 from the second race. So that was almost a perfect night. The only thing he missed was the win on race 1, isn't it? Who got the win on race 1? That was Frosty. So yeah, Damien just kept away from that perfect 50. Unlucky. But that's a great result, isn't it? Damo top of the tree, Big Popper second. So even though he had a bad result today, he still keeps that and he'll drop that 30. That's a great situation actually to be in. That really makes it really tight. I mean, we scored. Lee's in the Bugatti. Why is Lee's not racing in this though, is he? Lee's just yeah, Lee's ignoring all the rules. Asia group for Asia. Do we have to say it too? Asia. 1884 on racing hard tire racing hard tires, Mr. Max. That's decent. Yeah, that is a decent lap, Mad Max, putting you up into third. Lee smiling. It's all good stuff. 11:35 on a Tuesday night. What the hell could go wrong? Alright mate, you take care. All the best, Matthew. Yeah, Dodo, as is the fastest man of the night. He's well quick. Lee's got a few penalties. Let's see. You were given them by race control because you're in the Butte. How many? What did you do? 34.6. Were you wall riding? Look at the front and side of your car. What have you done? In your Japanese car. Japanese, Asian, Korean, Chinese, Malaysian, not Italian, German, Italian things.
Yeah, he's French.
Might be actually. Isn't it Audi design though?
Their road might be Myabi.
Yeah, yeah. I got away with the German reference then, with Italian styling. Yeah, something like that. Your screen tells you have over 2 minutes of penalties. What are you doing, man? Well, go on then. If you drive through the penalty line and we'll see them all. Because it'll refresh up, won't it? If you've got 2 minutes. If you've got over 120-second penalties. Come on. Drive through it. Let's put it to the test. Or screenshot or it never happened. Post it in the chat. Need to see this. Oh! I did not know that, Dodo. Bugatti is now Croatian, owned by the Rimac Group. Is that so? It's ticking down from 34.6. Might be a merger, yeah. It's a Chinese knockoff Bugatti. That's how he qualifies. Look, that time. He's still ticking away, look. 12, 11. Oh my. That's almost a lap. Well, it's half a lap, definitely. He's going backwards now. He's out of fuel as well, I guess, is he? I didn't know you could zoom in on the Y button. How'd you zoom in? Look at that. I didn't know there was an option to zoom. He's ghosted. You can go. Oh no, it's now 85 seconds. It's counting down from massively. Look at that. 119, 118. You were well over 2 minutes. Look at it. How's that happened? Are you ticking up penalties purely by where you're sat? 64, 63, 1 minute, 2, 1 minute. Yeah, look at that. It never went to 0. It just amassed a monster penalty. There's Mikey. Knock off you, guy. That's beautifully put, Wilkie. Beautifully put. No, just hitting walls. Down to 30 seconds. This is the longest 2 minutes ever. Oh, I've got more drink. This is good. This is good information. We're actually drinking Strawberry Smash by Tango on this occasion. It was the only thing I reached for in the garage. It's horrible. It's very plastic. 9, 10. Oh, try and count downwards. On softs. Wow. 156 mile an hour on the straight in an illegal car, Lee. I can only get to 147 on the straight. $147 it is. Let me try soft tyres with a full tank. Let's have a whirly gig. So I got my missus to sit in the race rig today whilst talking to her about... I teed her up by getting her to watch a video of a guy being moulded into his race seat with expanding foam. And then I sat my missus into my race rig and said, what do you think of that? Do you think I should get some of that foam? And she said, absolutely. She says, there's no way that's comfortable at all. So you never know. We might be doing a race seat fitting. We could be. We'll have. So you've got a point. If I do lose weight, what's the chance of that? He says, you fat knacker. Yeah. I'm going to follow Mad Max. What's Cars Max in there? He's in the BRZ, isn't he? Yeah, he's in the BRZ. Come on, Max, come back to us. Maybe try and stay low off that corner, Max. Try and stay real low. You'll pick up speed. Oh, look at the gap there. Stay low, Max. Stay low. I had to lift. I don't think I'm going to have the gap to push him. I don't think I'm going to have the gap. That was Lee by the looks of it. Oh. Max just increased that, did he? 117,490. My right front is gone. We were just 2/10 down there on that. We'd have got that if I hadn't got that. Oh, we're down 345 instead of being up 345. And that was on a full tank of gas. Still don't like this track, says Dodo. Dodo's up to third. Nice one. Got to take tyres, I'm afraid. Yeah, go high, go high, go high. Imagine putting one of the fastest cars on earth in GR4 only in a PD world. Yeah, that's the bizarre thing about it. It's well restricted, properly restricted, isn't it? Really restricted. We're not going to do any good because we haven't got a draft partner. So, one bounce off the wall, 2 bounces off the wall, that's naughty. It was. 2 bounces is what she said. think I'm going to wait. There's nobody to wait for, is there? There's nobody to wait for. Max has gone in for tyres. He's not going to come out in time. I'm already a set down. I should have gone in. Seriously, Simon? Ah, good man. Good on you. Good on you. Yeah, no worries, Max. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Some people need looking out for occasionally. He's probably hard as nails. Yeah, yeah. I know you don't have a lot either, mate, and it makes it difficult to make ends meet every week, but it's good. It's good of you. Well done. Right. Hopefully he's got not Italian. He's watching the football. Didn't enjoy it. Supra gets to 153. Ooh. We were faster on third sector. That's interesting. There's going to be a big fight first lap for that line on that green paint. Damo and Mikey have just had enough. It is coming up to the midnight, so I'm going to do the same. Yeah. But on that point, folks, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a tremendous night of racing. There's probably some investigation to go on. I'm going to have some messages. That'll mean we'll have to have some conversation with the official chief scorer and timing keeper. And with that, it'll those results that we read out are just provisional. We'll have to review each of the event issues. But it is what it is. We'll find out where it goes. We'll see if anything was malicious or... which I know it never really is. People don't seem to realise they clipped each other or whatever, so... It's never intentional as far as we can see, so we move on. Normally. Let's just double check if we've got any already. I do have a video clip. This was from last week. From Friday. I saw that all happen behind me. Okay. JB sends a video clip. Oh, there's 3 of them. What the juff?
Same video, different angles.
Right. Interesting stuff. I know it's all boring me watching those and you guys not watching it, but Dodo says I was clean. Slow but clean. Absolutely. And with that, folks, we're going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining us. That was the event for Tuesday night. We are off to, as we said earlier, we're off to High Speed Ring Friday. Saturday will take us to Brands Hatch on the no assists, and we'll be off at the time trials. But it's update day on Thursday, so any video I do this week probably won't be anything race related. Probably Thursday night. Ooh, Thursday night we'll be doing a video, so it'll be a new update video Thursday. Yes, we'll be all right then, won't we? So happy days, because I am out and I'm unavailable tomorrow night. But thank you very much, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now. Take care, folks. Have a good one. Good night, Wilkie. Rumours of another new bop. Oh, that could change things up, couldn't it? Oh, a new bop. Oh, a new bop. Eesh.
There's a for next Friday.
Yeah.
Post chat.
I what the what?
So it's not going through your business internet.
I was to start with, but then I had to leave and join back again because nobody could hear me. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's been happening a lot the last 3 or 4 weeks. I've been not having great success with the PSN. It's been pretty rubbish.
Well,
No, exactly. And Wilkie said tonight we should consider going to Discord, but we'll see what we can do. But